Hello, and everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Dimeji Oladile, your host here at the Redeem Sports at the King's Palace TV here in Katy, Texas. I mean, we're talking Super Bowl 60 happening in the city of San Francisco, the great state of California, which, by the way, is one of my favorite states after the state of Texas, by the way. Today we're having I have two of my brothers, great guys in the studio. We're talking Super Bowl 60, the New England Patriots versus Seattle Seahawks. To my immediate right, which is your immediate left, I'm going to introduce the one and only Mr. Gideon. So, see, he has the Ravens jersey on, but trust me, he's not a Ravens fan for today. He is Seahawks. There you go. There you go. And to my immediate left, which is your immediate right, is Mr. CJ.
Appreciate y'all having me. I just came to share my opinion.
No, he's repping New England, man. He's repping New England. Awesome, awesome guy. No, let's just break the ice, guys. What do you guys think about the Super Bowl so far? Like, what do you think? Just building up until today's game. The game happens in a little bit from now. Like, what do you guys think about all the conferences, the everything that's happened leading up until today's game?
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm telling you for real. This is a rematch of Super Bowl. That's 49.
Yeah.
When we all hated. We need to say let's see. But one year. You didn't say exactly. You can't. No. And you know what's good about this?
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs are out. Small and the old people, I know you're not thinking about. I mean, the old quarterback, because I have the old coaches out. We got a new quarterback, new system, and we're ready to win. We ready to revenge our loss from the last matchup with the other State result.
So, first of all,
Okay.
when you address our team, make sure you address them properly. You said the old quarterback. That is the ghost. So that's the address that one first.
He's retired, right? He's
That's for a reason.
Retired?
Yeah, because he's won everything. He doesn't have to win anything.
But they're saying he's still the GOAT.
Exactly. But now, I just want to speak on your point. You said that you've been waiting for us. We've been waiting for you too. So there's nothing that we're worried about coming into this game. Our team is prepared. Our team has carried on the legacy from past teams before. And we're playing the Seahawks. So what do we have to be scared of?
Okay. We're about to get started. So I'm gonna repeat it back to you, CJ. You said you guys you've won this many times. You have if I may say, you have a championship pedigree. You guys have won it 6 times versus his team that has only won it once. What does that? How does that come into play in today's game? Are you guys coming from a point of, listen, we've been there, done that 6 times, and that will give you an upper hand over the guys that have only been there one time?
Oh, 100%. It's just like you said. We come from a championship pedigree. We come from a franchise which prides itself on winning. So it's something that we've done before. Now we're just trying to continue what we've already done. One of the most important things, not even just in sports, in life, is consistency. So that's what we're going to go out there and do. We're just going to go be consistent. Consistent in running the ball, consistent in passing, consistent with our defense, and consistent with hosting Super Bowl parties because we will celebrate.
Yep. And you guys sure do know how to host Super Bowl parties. You talk about defense. I'm going to pivot to you here, Gideon. Your team, the Seahawks, you guys are just beasts, like defensively. Like, you pride yourself in your defense. They've won championship. You guys are just in defense. How bad do you guys think you're gonna, get this championship with the defense you're gonna play today?
First of all, we'll start with our strength, which is defense, right? And you know what? Defense wins what? Championships, right? So the defense wins championships. And we have a veteran quarterback who has been through it. He's been through the fire. He started by seeing ghosts, and now he's a ghostbuster. So he's right there. He's rolling the Sam Donald with the old. He's a whole new quarterback. And I love this story because it's a redemptive story. As critics, we know what it means to be taken through the holes and be in glory. Sam Donald is in his glory face. He's ready to show you. All of those 2 seasons with the Vikings, he won 14 Ks. The same thing with Seahawks right now. He won 14 Ks. Passed over 4,000 yards. 30 touchdowns. 60 touchdowns combined. So he's a whole new different quarterback. And he's ready. He's ready to show on the biggest stage to show the world what he can do. And so I know Sam Donald is itching, and it's such a perfect story. Like you couldn't have really better script going against the team that the Seahawks lost to previously. So I really can't wait because this is a redemption story through and through for the Seahawks, for Sam Donald, and I'm gonna say our defense is show big. So I'm not worried.
CJ, come on.
And I like the points that he made, but I would like to also highlight some of the key things that he mentioned as well. It is a redemption story for you. What I'd like to point out that not every story has a happy ending. It's unfortunate what happened to you guys last time. That's not our fault. That's neither here nor there. But what I would like to say is, like, you highlight a story in the Bible, how this is Senator Arnold's glow phase. Let me point you to our own quarterback. Because in the story of David, was he not the last son, the one that was passed by all the other sons? That is our quarterback in great mace. Passed by everyone, overlooked, overhyped. But when God prepares you for your moments, the anointing will pass everything that the enemy can throw at you. Don't worry, we'll get to you. When you seek of this is your come up moment, this is your redemption story, that's all good and fine. But don't worry, because I know where God will be that day, Sunday.
This session, you referenced their 6th Super Bowl champion.
Yes, I did.
He's wearing a Tom Brady jersey, right? But let's just who's playing for the Philadelphia Patriots right now?
Drake May.
So who's the coach of the Patriots right now? Mike Vrabel. Okay. So let me get this straight. No Tom Brady, no Bill Belichick. And you're talking about consistency. All I see is change. And it is not change for the bad. It's for the worrying. So with that being said, the Seahawks are winning this.
Okay. Okay, CJ. Let me get to Gideon this time. Teams that win the turnover margin win over 70% of the Super Bowl.
That's correct.
That has happened. Which team do you think will win the turnover? I mean, which team, first of all, will give out more turnovers, and who do you think will win?
First of all, they have a second-year quarterback, Drake May, playing in the Super Bowl. He's a rookie, and we know rookie make rookie mistakes. So, and we have the number 1 defense in the league right now, and that defense is opportunistic. They take turnovers seriously. They take pass rush seriously. So they're gonna come at Drake May. Drake May is going to be like a deer in headlights. He's not going to know what hit him. But that's the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, you make some good points there, but let me just offer my rebuttal. So you speak of your defense is so highly spoken of. You speak highly of your defense. Let me remind you of the NFC Championship game. Do you recall how many points that so-called touted defense gave up? Do you know? Because I do. It was over 30. The same defense had a player that, if not for divine intervention alone, would have even cost you a trip to this very Super Bowl. Meanwhile, our own road, we've paved it on our own. There was no one that helped us. And you keep speaking of our quarterback. Yes, he's in his 2nd year, but there is a key reason why we have made it this far is because of our play style. Our play style, we play as a team. We play as a unit. There is consistency. When I speak of consistency, I speak of the culture and the dynamics of the Patriots organization. You come in, you clock in, and you do your job. So it doesn't matter who's coming in because you're going to do your job. Obviously, people do it better than others, but now that's what these people are doing. It's Drake May's time to step up. It's the defense's time to step up. It's Mike Vrabel's time to step up. And step up they will, because we're going to run the ball by team dynamics. We're going to play great defense because we always play great defense because that's just what the Patriots do. We're not going to turn the ball over on special teams because, of course, we have the best special teams in the NFL. And then we're just going to just deal with you people because that's what we do.
So this is blasphemy. This is absolute blasphemy. See, every team is only as strong as the weakest link. You have weak links on defense and your quarterback. Right? The only good thing you have is your running style and maybe your coach. But last I checked, There is no Tom Brady. There is no Bill Belichick. The Seahawks have the number 1 rated defense right now. We have a superstar in Jackson Smith and Jingbo. Now we have a running back, and also we have Rashid Shaheed, who is a speedy wide receiver. Also combined with the experience of Sam Darnold, we're going to crush. It's not even going to be a close game. We're going to crush the New England Patriots. Like, I can't even imagine what I'm hearing. Like, these words don't even make sense. Just wait for game day and see. This is going to be a blowout. In fact, I'm predicting it right now. This is a blowout way for the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. We're going to get into predictions there. But before we do, please don't go anywhere. We're talking Super Bowl 60 between the Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back at the Redeem Sports at the King's Palace TV.
Some people are not safe.
I am paying school fees. Anele, you man just share.
They are being tormented every day by the spirit of fear.
Where has this blood come from?
MC,
Ade,
will you marry me?
really?
When I married an Igbo man, I married him because...
Are you really going to allow your mom control your destiny this way? Some of my uncles, nieces, cousins, they died in their dreams.
He's a man who understands what it means to wait, what it means to hurt, to forgive, and to rise again.
Madman.
I see twins, Joseph and Joseph.
Praise the Lord.
With Jesus as our foundation, we drink the new wine.
All right, welcome back, sport lovers, friends, and family, to the Redeem Sports at the King's Palace TV here in Katy, Texas. Again, we're talking Super Bowl 60, the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. With me is Mr. Gideon and Mr. CJ. We're having fun talking the rivalry between these two teams. And I like the fact, Gideon, that you brought up the 2015 Super Bowl 49, where unfortunately his team actually beat your team 28-24. That was a very good. I mean, history has it that there were some kind of shady plays in that championship game. But again, this is history repeating itself. You didn't make mention, CJ, of Bill Belichick. I mean, one of the GOATs. Looking at Super Bowl 60, right? Who has more pressure, your coach or his coach? I mean, is your coach trying to extend the win and continue that dynasty, or your coach trying to get championship number 2 and then just starting something new? So who has more pressure on his side?
Actually, we have more pressure. I definitely would say, because of the points that you just mentioned, that we come from a franchise that's won multiple championships in the past. They're living under the umbrella of people who have come before them, the GOATs, the Tom Brady's of the world, the Teddy Bruschi's of the world, Bill Belichick. So we have a storied history. So we definitely have more pressure to continue the legacy. But, you know, the funny thing about that pressure is that pressure makes diamonds. So, and diamonds come in rings. And soon, Super Bowl 16 rings will be all over New England. So do we have more pressure? Yes. But in my word, absolutely not.
Gideon.
I mean, I like all your catchphrases. So let me
Go away.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it is really for Sam Darnold to win this Super Bowl. So it's already been written in heaven. You know what we say, like everything that happens on earth is first approved in heaven.
Okay.
And is approved in the spiritual already. So we have no pressure. We are glowing in confidence, and just stay tuned. At the end of the day, you see who the winner is. So
Awesome. So, Gideon, let me stick with you for a little bit. What style of play are you guys looking to execute in today's game? Are you looking to still hone on your defense, a little bit of offense?
we actually have we actually play complementary football. We have great special teams play. We got great defensive play. And we have superstars on offense. We have Sam Donald. We have wide receivers. We have running backs. So we actually play a really well-balanced offense. And if it comes to it, where our playmakers need to make a big play, we have superstars everywhere, wherever you look. Different defense, offense, special teams. And, I mean, it's the Seahawks, baby.
Awesome.
So that's good and fine, but our own play style is by committee. So we're gonna have. I mean, it's like you said, we don't have any superstars. I mean, outside of potentially Drake May, but our receiving core is definitely by committee. Our running back group is by committee. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be looking to control the tempo, play a very methodical game, very organized, controlling the clock, controlling time of possession, not turning the ball over. And then our defense is just full of animals. So they're going to be running all over the field. You know, I love how you brought up in the past how Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts. Well, he will see poltergeists come Sunday. So all that's good and fine. You can have all the bells and whistles that you want. But come Sunday, the Seahawks, they'll be playing rubbish. So just be looking forward to a 49-9 final score is coming.
Okay. We're
You heard it here first.
we're almost there. Yeah, it was almost there, but not quite. We're almost there. The predictions side of things. But let's stick to you, CJ, real quick. What do you think it's going to be so uniquely different in today's game? I mean, the game happens very soon. What do you think it's going to be uniquely different for your team? What do you think that you're looking forward to seeing that will make a difference in the game?
Well, I'm going to be looking forward to our defense. We've been leaning on them all year long. And I think, I mean, like we've been saying, it's a new era. So that's where I'm going to be looking, is the ushering of a new era, the passing of the torch. So, you know, not looking at, you know, what people have done in the past, not looking at the mystique, the aura of, you know, those that have came before them. It's a new dynamic, new paradigm. It's a paradigm shift. So leaning on our defense, because we've leaned on them all year. Offense, you know, just not doing too much, just taking care of the ball. But I think the huge difference makers are going to be like Christian Gonzalez. I think he's going to shut down Jackson Smith and Jigma. They're going to go one-on-one the entire game. I'm also looking at running back Travion Henderson. He's our rookie running back, is our first-round pick. He has some flashes towards the end of the year, so I'm looking for him to have a really big game on the ground. And then special teams, obviously, because we just never mess up on special teams. So I think we're just going to have a well-rounded game.
And, you know, to your point, you know, passing the torch, I think, you know, Tom Brady, a.k.a. the GOAT, is going to be right there front center.
Oh, yeah.
Just looking to obviously pass the torch.
He will be on the field. So guys, once we collect the trophy, he will now hand it over to Drake May. So just be expecting
Come on,
that.
idiot. Come on.
Well, first of all, the New England Patriots have never seen a team like the Seahawks so far this season. They went through the playoffs without facing the Ravens. They went through the playoffs without facing the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes and team. They went through the playoffs without facing Joe Burrow. So they've had an easy ride so far, and that ride is about to stop. Because we have superstars everywhere you look. We have superstars in the wide receiver room with Cooper Kupp. Remember him? We have Jackson Smith and Jigba, like you just mentioned. We have Rashid Shaheed, who took a punt and returned it for a touchdown in the last few games. And we also have a beast running back in Kenneth Walker. So everywhere you look on defense, on special teams, and on offense, we are ready to just demolish the Patriots. And so far, that easy Cinderella ride you guys have had so far is about to come to an end.
So what you're saying is the New England Patriots didn't go through a lot of good and quality teams to get to the final.
In fact, they had the easiest schedule so far.
You know, that's the funny thing about, you know, this God, you know, is that when you're going through life, you know, you can go through struggles, you can go through the valley, but once the presence of God is upon you, it seems as if it's easy. So yes, to you, it seems like we didn't struggle. We just went through everything, laissez-faire. But no, there was challenges, but we just overcame them. So what it may be hard for others, it looks easy for me. So Don't worry. The same will happen on Sunday. So that's why I'm not even surprised because everyone will be in attendance. Roger Goodell, the commissioner, he will be there. All the celebrities will be there. Tom Brady will be there. And, the only one my heart goes out to is the family of Sam Darnold because they're all coming out to watch him, but they will be disappointed. So
I'm glad you mentioned God. Also, as a believer, you know that Sam Darnold has been through it. So he's been cast away. And what does the Bible say? The stone that the builders cast away has become the cornerstone. Preach down ye to cornerstone is Seahawks right there. So, like I said, this is a redemptive story. This is a beautiful story. This is a story I can get behind. This is a story of underdog story, honestly, because he was rejected by the league, and now he's like I said, he's in this globe phase. So I cannot even wait for him to be crowned Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl.
And one last point, and then we can continue. So I just wanted to bring up, since we're on the topic of God, how many times did they walk around the city of Jericho?
7 times.
Mm-hmm. And how many Super Bowl championships do we have?
You actually have 6.
Yeah, so we need one more to complete the story of Jericho. So, as you said, it is written. It is written in heaven. God will not start any work that he does not finish. So,
And that could be said for both teams. All right, guys. It's been fun. The game's about to start just in a little bit. But before we head over to the game itself, I would like to talk prediction. I know you started out with your prediction, so I'll let you carry on. Tell me, what is your prediction for Super Bowl 60? Your team versus the Seattle Seahawks, and tell me why.
I mean, I know we've been having a great time on here and a lot of banter, and it's been very fun. But in all seriousness, if I have to give a true prediction of how this game, I think it's going to be actually a low to mid-scoring game. I think it's going to be very defensive. I think both teams are going to be, throwing their best shots at each other. It's going to be a chess match. So I think around maybe the second or third quarter, maybe there'll be cracks in the armor. So I want to say the final score will be 24-17 in favor of the Patriots. And I believe so because I feel like our running game will be better than Seattle's. I think Drake won't do too much, but he'll make one or two big plays that will just kind of shift the balance or tip the scales in our favor. And
No turnovers.
And no turnovers. Well, I think we'll take care of the ball. I think we'll force some turnovers though. I think we'll force 2 turnovers for sure. And then at the end of the day, I think we'll just go home with the victory.
All right, so CJ calls it 24-17 to the New England Patriots. Gideon,
I'm so confident. The New England Patriots have never seen a team like Seahawks so far this season. So I think we have the upper hand. We face much tougher teams, and we actually score more points per game. I think this is going to be a blowout. It's not even going to be close. It's going to be 32-10, the Seahawks. 32-10. You can book it. 32-10, Seahawks. And this is going to be a blowout. This is Sam Darnold's coming out party. He's here to cement himself as a starter in this league and a Super Bowl champion.
Fellas, you've heard it all. CJ predicts 24-17 in favor of his New England Patriots. And then Gideon has predicted 32-10. Right?
32
have
blowout win.
Wow, that's a blowout.
Blowout win.
And the end of the game will decide, the end of the game, we'll see who wins. The game is about to get started. But guys, it's been fun having you guys here on set.
Appreciate you having us.
Like you said, before we wrap up, we're talking competition here. We're talking sports. But, 2 Timothy 4:7 says, I've fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I've kept the faith. One of the most definite fights that we're fighting is the fight of faith. One of the battles that we're fighting in life is the fight of faith. And you cannot fight the fight of faith without God. In some way, shape, or form, we're all running a race, and the ultimate race is the race to eternity, right? If we run the race and we don't run it well like we should run it, then we're not going to make eternity. So I want to encourage each and every one of you to please fight the good fight faith. So at the end, you can say, I have fought the fight, the good fight, I've finished the race, and I've kept the faith. And for you to keep the faith, you need God. You need, we've talked about God all through the season, and they both have faith. They both people of faith that believe in faith. But one thing I want you to know is that you need God in the journey of life for you to win. And the battles of life that you face day in, day out, you need God. That is the only way that you can win. I believe we're all winners, but most importantly, for you to survive the vicissitudes of life, the daily challenges of life, you need God. You need God. You and I need God. And, my prayer is that you hold on to faith, hold on to Christ, hold on to God day in, day out, because he's the one that sure will never fail you in time to come. It's been a great time here at the Redeem Sport at the King's Palace. We truly, truly, truly hope you've enjoyed today's transmission. And I can't wait to see who wins at the end of the day.
Go Hawks. Let's go Patriots.
All right. You have a good one, and we'll see you later. Man, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.